as a Black woman, I'm sick of y'all too.
To destroy. There's nothing that anybody can point to, at least in my lifetime, where the progressives have built anything foundational, anything that's honorable and decent, that should just be left alone. To them,
will not take this. We will fight back. And as I close out, because I know we've been out here for a long time, and God damn it, shut down the city. We are at war.
These people are so hateful. Nicole, what's your response to this baboon?
Well, let me tell you, there are three important points. Number one, this is what the Democrats asked for. This is what their voters have asked for. This is what happens when you allow people to not stand on your party platform, but to do whatever the hell they want to do to make their point. So this is not only a black eye for her, because she's a whole jackass. I mean, not a partial, I'm really good at fractions, but I know a whole asshole when I see one. She's a whole asshole. You hear me? Mm-hmm. She doesn't do justice for the people of her area. They have fatherlessness, crime, poverty, and her jackass. Like these people needed that additional problem. Number two, as a black woman, it makes your heart break into a million pieces. Because surely she knows better. There has got to be something in her that says, you know what? All of the quorum that I know that this office requires me to display, I'm going to throw away just so I can make the sound bite, so I can make the TikTok, so I can make shows, so I too can be invited on The View. It makes me sick that they shirk their duty to be internet famous for just a few minutes. Number three, being a member of Congress doesn't get you a damn anything. You work for us. We don't work for you. Since when are elected representatives more than the people that they represent? We, the people, run this government, not them. So it's about time the Democrats stand up and get their leadership under control. Because what's going to happen? Make no mistake, after Pam Bondi reviews that video, there are going to be a lot of people in some hot legal water. And it's not going to be the slap on the wrist. She's going to hold them up to the standard of law as if they were regular American citizens, because guess what? They are regular American citizens. We don't have two systems of justice here. Everybody follows the law, and she's going to learn that hard lesson.
I hope so.
These people they hate America. They hate America. Shelley, what are your thoughts on that? And Bill Maher was talking about that on his show just last night. Well, I mean, are these people anti-American or what?
Oh, they've been anti-American. It's just gotten worse, or they feel more comfortable coming out with it. So you can call social media, maybe their younger generation voters, but absolutely, I don't think that they even think that their representation should make them have a little bit more thought about what they do, particularly in the public. I don't think they think that way. This is for the fodder. This is social media. This is getting the likes, and this is how they get their popularity. Again, BLM went through the streets of America shouting, "We shut shit down. We shut shit down." She's talking about shutting down cities. This is a congresswoman. Okay, the mayor was arrested of a trespassing. This goes to the criminals that they let loose. They don't make a distinction between them being elected and saying, no, this system is not going to work if we don't have some law and order, if we don't follow the basic standards of the social contract. They don't think that way. They think in terms of destroying. That's why she says shut down the city, and they want to destroy. There's nothing that anybody can point to, at least in my lifetime, where the progressives have built anything foundational, anything that's honorable and decent, that should just be left alone. To them, nothing is hands off. Zero.
Right. Nothing is sacred. Nothing is sacred to these people. And her saying, shut the city down. Well, hell, half your city's already shut down. Let's do that. Let's talk about the people who don't have jobs, no hope of getting jobs. Let's talk about the fatherlessness that rules supreme there, right? Let's talk about the people living in abject poverty. I'm not talking about, maybe one or two dilapidated townhouses. I'm talking about whole sections of this city that are absolutely heartbreaking. The last thing you want is to shut the city down. If anything, you should be kicking the doors open and asking businesses to come so your people can have a decent life. But instead, you want 10 minutes of fame on TikTok. You want to be, quote unquote, the next Jasmine Crockett. What will it get you? What will it get you?
What will it get your community? Recently, we were talking about the mother, the white mother in, what was that? Was she in New Jersey? No, Minnesota or something like that.
Okay. Yeah,
Michigan, where she was calling the young Black boy the N-word on the playground. And we kind of talked over that, and she raised so much money. And so people are likening that to something called Black fatigue, where, people, white people, are getting sick of these Black leftists, Black Democrats, these Black people in general with the victim mentality, and even this sort of stuff this Democrat Congresswoman was doing. And I looked at it at first and I was like, as a Black woman, I'm sick of y'all too.
Yes. Have had enough. Have heard enough of their shit. Up to here. Up to here.
It's just like, when is this going to stop? We went through over 4 years, ever since 2020. When was the George Floyd thing? 2020?
Yeah, I think, 2020, yeah.
2019, 2020, yeah.
Yeah, so about 4 years or so. We have gone over 4 years. We have gone through this yelling, this victim blaming, the DEI, the woke policies, the gender enforcement. But this black, look at me. You need to hear me. You need to listen to me. I'm the Black woman, as we say, as Shelley says in the beginning of her of the show tonight. And what has it gotten the community? More violence. Now youth violence is up. Same fatherlessness, more abortions, and they get louder and louder. I mean, when will this stop? Black fatigue.
Listen, they're doubling down on it. I mean, you look at that gigantic Black woman statue in New York City, right? She's angry.
I'm sick of it.
Exactly.
At some point, we got to draw a line, and I think this is a great place to draw the line. I think it's
good. One thing to your point, Nicole. You were talking about the people. She's shutting down the city, yet New York, New Jersey. I just did a quick Google search. According to the census and some other sources, their poverty rate in Newark, New Jersey, is about 25%, more than half of the national rate. But you have these congressmen, elected officials out here saying shut down the city. Why are you not out bargaining and making negotiations for businesses to come into your city so people can find jobs, stable jobs, good paying jobs to pay for their needs? Why are you not doing that? Why are you not getting bargaining, negotiating to get more police officers to help protect your city so that the people can go to and from work safely and take care of their families? You can't do that. So children can go to school safely and actually learn. They're not out there. They're out there for, again, destroying. I'm sick of it too. It is fatigue. I know the media plays a part in it. Don't get me wrong. I know that there are Black people doing good things and decent things and things trying to help the community, but they don't get the coverage. It's idiots and asses like this that go around the world 10 times faster than that decent Black person, even a decent politician, if you will, that's doing something good. No, they're not going to get shown. This is it's beyond maddening.